Now, for a little more perspective, I'd like to introduce Councilmember Jeff Gilbert, who represents business on the council and has served in leadership positions in the legislature as well. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming today, and I'm delighted to be here as a council member representing the business community and as former vice chairman of the House Ways and Means Committee, an active businessman in the state, and most importantly, a lover of New Hampshire. It is my privilege to share a few observations about the plan. The plan was created to assess needs and opportunities and the cost to revitalize our state park system. It started from two premises. The system was in serious decline with inadequate resources. And the second, the parks are held in trust for all our citizens. And we are blessed with outstanding historical sites like the Wentworth Coolidge Mansion, natural beauty like Franconia Notch, and recreation opportunities available at Hampton Beach. The plan confirms these two concepts. And it most importantly underscores the stewardship that we must all embrace. Our state parks are central to New Hampshire's quality of life, and they represent the best of our natural, historical, and cultural heritage. They are irreplaceable assets that our state holds in trust for future generations. It is our responsibility to protect and enhance them, whether or not, as Dick has pointed out and the plan reiterates, whether or not they generate revenue by themselves. It is also, most importantly, I believe, to our state's economic well-being that we provide our parks with the resources they need. The plan affirms that it just makes good business sense to do so. The current system, again, with its inadequate funding, still contributes over $500 million to our state's economy, $45 million to our tax revenues, again, against a system that costs less than $7 million to operate. And it helps support 8,000 jobs. Now, these are preliminary findings by a study that, again, was alluded to that's been done by Russ Tebow, who is a very well-known economist that I'm sure many of you are familiar with, and he's done similar kinds of work elsewhere in the state and elsewhere. And that will be a part of the process as the plan evolves and goes into place, is to refine those economic impacts, and most importantly, to relate them to additional dollars that we would hope will be invested in our park system. So it is a very significant economic driver for our state. The parks system, best example of that, frankly, is travel and tourism, which we learned a number of years ago when the economic impact study was done for it, that every dollar invested in travel and tourism promotion produced $7 to the state. And we hope that this will again be clearly and better understood and will become a central part of the conversation about funding. I think the plan also does, it makes clear that for the past 20 years, we have failed as a state in our stewardship. We have failed to provide adequate funding. We have failed to manage as effectively as we could the resources available to us. The plan provides a roadmap for good stewardship and good management. The Parks Division can and will do much better to manage their irreplaceable assets with new approaches, improved efficiency, systems, and policies. We must do our part to provide them with the resources they need. It should be easy to accomplish this if we keep in mind that the plan's new business model provides for every dollar invested, we believe, a significant economic benefit to the state in jobs, in the economy, and in tax revenues. And finally, it is our stewardship responsibility to take these steps in any case. The plan and the Council's findings do confirm that New Hampshire parks are central to our state's natural, historic, and cultural heritage. They are a critical part of the quality of life in New Hampshire that we cherish and our economic well-being. It's the responsibility of all of us to properly maintain and protect them. And it just makes good business sense to do so.